There's a place like that? I didn't know.
You might find something useful there, so I'll tell you where it is.
Hey guys, welcome back to Atelier Sophie. This is KaffeineGaming, and last time we've been working towards the stall medal. We finally unlocked it. We have a bunch of stuff that we want to produce now, and a couple things I'm just going to start with. The first thing that I'm going to start with is I'm going to make a brand new Victor's Charm, and the reason I want to do that is last time we got the first bar, which is find money. We want to actually work on the second bar this time, and that is the Seal of Chaos. So I don't have to really work too much to get the Seal of Chaos since we already have it. But let me plop these down like this, and I want to see if I can get to the next.
This is good.
Doesn't look I'm actually gonna be able to get to the next Seal of Money.
That's what happened.
Just gonna be find money. Is that all we're gonna have?
What traits should
Okay,
I
so ultimately I didn't get the find money, but I did get the Seal of Chaos, which is what I really want out of this.
Right, it's done.
So basically what that does, let me show this off. We're gonna equip that onto the Explorer, and what we've got here is the Seal of Chaos. Makes it easier for gathering level and enemy level to increase, so that's really dangerous. But if you're just going after gathering stuff and you're not fighting enemies, it's really good. So we're gonna actually equip that instead of the other one. And the other thing we're actually going to go ahead and just make is gonna be the gathering gloves. So let's stop jumping around. Let's get started on that. I think the gathering gloves are actually up here.
What materials do
So we've got a couple things. We've got cloth, so let's go ahead and select some cloth. We've got a plant material. I think I'm gonna go with one of the uni, and then thread. I don't know, the mountain cotton maybe. And let me see what we've got here.
Okay.
Okay, so I wasn't actually able to get past gather a little more, but that's actually okay.
I'll
That's
finish it now.
plenty of what we need.
Wow.
And
What traits to transfer?
sure,
Is
that's
this
fine. Don't
okay?
really care.
It's finished.
All right, so let's go give this to Meklet and Adomina. Is that how you pronounce her name? Okay, it's done. I should deliver it to Meklet and I think it's Atomina. Wait, now that I think about it, I have no idea where those two are. Who could that be? Yes, be right there. Hello, Sophie. Meklet, Adomina. We figured the item we requested would be done around now. Wow, that was a good guess. I actually just finished it now. Here you go. Wow, this is really well made. It's quite splendid, isn't it, Meklet? You're so young and you're able to synthesize things like this. You must be an amazing alchemist, Sophie. Huh? Oh no, I'm not that amazing. But you can make awesome things like this. Maybe we could make something like this too if we tried. It doesn't work that way, Meklet. Sophie may be able to make things like this, but it's impossible for us. Haha, yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Sophie. This was really interesting. See you later. Well, wait a second. You aren't going to take it? Yes, we couldn't think of any use for it. You can use it as you see fit. Yep, that's right. Anyway, we'll see you again sometime. You just left it with me? Nice. Huh, those two are really strange. But I'm happy that they praised me. Okay, so next thing that we want to do is we actually want to head to the church because we have somebody we want to chit-chat with.
Thank you as always.
Thank you too. Pamela, what are you using the money for anyway?
Lots of things. Management of the church, everyone's living expenses, and offerings for graves at a place far from here.
Graves?
That's right. There are lots of graves of people from the past in a place called the Moon Sun Moor. The problem is that it's really far away, so I can't visit it very often.
There's a place like that? I didn't know.
You might find something useful there, so I'll tell you where it is.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So we have learned the location of the Sun Moon Moor, which is actually what I wanted. So now that we have that, we are actually just going to head straight there. You know, it dawns on
Where do
me
you intend to go
as we
next?
are leaving this is that I forgot to actually equip her with the other thing that I wanted, the gathering gloves. Oh well, we're just gonna have to deal with it. We're not gonna get as much stuff then. But we're gonna head to the Moon Sun Moor for a little while. It's gonna really push us into the next day. That kind of sucks. All right, but what we're gonna be doing, got some nice little music here, very peaceful. We're gonna be heading into this area. So if you head this direction, avoiding the enemies here are pretty hard. We've got a graveyard, which we're actually just gonna bypass. Oh no. We could probably take out the little I don't know what they're called, scarlets? I don't know. We want to go in here. This is the sun waiting ring. And if you start gathering in here, we need a lot of this stuff. And also if you gather, I think it's 5 times, you unlock the deluxe backpack. Very nice. So now as you can see, we've hit 3 lights on our little thing on the right. Yeah, we want to make absolutely positively sure we don't accidentally hit an enemy going through here, because the enemies are going to be quite difficult. Now don't worry, we're going to come back here later. The other thing I don't want to fight for is because fighting takes time. And honestly, we have better things to do other than fight. So let's head back to town.
What could...
Got some money. And here we are. So we got a whole bunch of stuff, and the whole thing that we were really going there for is for the sun powder. Yeah, we want that. And we've also unlocked the deluxe backpack. Very, very nice. So first things first, let's head over to the nearby forest and talk to Julio, who's somewhere in here. Whew. Sir Julio? Hello, Sophie. What a coincidence. Yes, what are you doing here? I was running as part of my training. Running? A knight's greatest asset is his body. It's important to train like this every day. Wow, every day? That sounds really hard. True, it was difficult at first. I wouldn't even be able to move after a day of training with the knights. You had a time like that? But it's training like that which creates a knight who can truly protect others. You also need a lot of strength to swing around a greatsword. With that in mind, I trained hard and eventually my body grew stronger. It's no longer as difficult as it was before. I see, but it still sounds like a lot of work. Oh dear, I've spent too much time resting. I'll return to my training now. See you, Sophie. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Do your best with your training. Thank you. Off he goes. In that armor, he's running in that armor. It's amazing that he works so hard every day. All right, I need to work harder at my alchemy. All right, and Julio learned Steel Spirit after all of that. So that, let's check to see what that is. Steel Spirit, harder to be affected by status ailments, increases evasion and critical when low HP. Very nice. So he's gonna be a little bit better. Now, I don't think we've ever been here. Have we really stopped? It's been a while since we've stopped by here. Grandma, I'm doing well. So yeah, this is her grandmother's grave. Why her grandmother is buried here, I don't have answers. Let's go hit the street and see what we've got. Actually, don't. Oh yes, there is. I don't remember if these guys have anything to say. No. Okay, good. It's good to check in every once in a while. Sometimes I miss things. Or sometimes things just don't work out the exact same as they've done previously. But let's talk to these 3. Hey, welcome. Ah, Sophie, are you here to buy vegetables too? Yeah, I wanted to use some for synthesis. Sophie, it's fine if you use them for that, but you need to start eating raw vegetables too. Some of them are healthier if you eat them raw. Wait, really? You've always known a lot about vegetables. I'm a friend of vegetables, that's why. Yeah. We've all gotten along so well since you were kids. We were playing together since long ago. Yes, we were. There were other people I get along with, but the 3 of us always seem to be together. We all have such different interests too. It's a little strange. Really? I think you're all pretty similar. How? Oh. There you go. Both of you take good care of my son, okay? Yeah, of course. Yes, we're always watching over him. Quit treating me like a kid. Beautiful. Let's head inside then. And I want to grab some requests and stuff. So let's check to see what we've got here. We've got self-defense on a journey. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. We need to make a craft for that. Suspicious liquid. Let's go ahead and grab those. And fragrant seasoning. Ooh, let's go ahead and actually turn that one in.
Thanks.
And let's check our rumors. Nothing that I want right now. There is actually a rumor that I would like to pick up eventually, but it actually needs to like be there before we can do that. Oh, and by the way, you can see that Fritz has moved into Old Town. Maybe we'll go visit him later. But for today, what I want to do is I actually want to synthesize up some stuff. And let's start by synthesizing up some neutralizer. I'm gonna go with neutralizer R. Now we need to get the Carrie's heat trait, so we'll do one of these stones and just looking to see what we've even got here. Let's go with this sun powder here, and then we also need some water. So let's go with that and the suspicious liquid. Let's go ahead and synthesize this up and see if I can get what I want. All right, there we go. So I managed to get the add fuel and neutralizer +5, which that's good. That's pretty much exactly what we need. I'm gonna take the Carrie's heat and I don't know, we'll take the multi bonus, why not? Now that we've got that, I actually want to synthesize up some gold thread. Now I don't think we've got what we need to synthesize that up, so we're gonna have to go out and about to actually take care of some stuff, but first, the last thing we're gonna do today is at the edge of town. Pamela is hanging out, so let's go talk to Pamela. Huh? Pamela? Oh, Sophie? What a coincidence. Good evening. Good evening. It's unusual to meet so late at night. What were you doing? I finished cleaning the church and taking care of the children early, so I came outside for a little fresh air. The night wind feels really nice here. Do you like the night, Sophie? If I had to choose, I like day more. Night it's dark and a little scary. Oh dear, that's too bad. Night is really nice. The voice of the wind along the roads, the sounds of insects, the murmurs of the river, the rustling of leaves. There are so many little voices that can't be heard during the day. The night teaches us many such things. You're actually really cool at night, Pamela. Would you like to take a night walk together sometime? Of course, it would be in town. Wow, that sounds fun. I'd love to go. Okay then, we'll do that sometime. Okay, now that we're done hanging out with Pamela, I'm gonna head back to the Atelier. And that's gonna be it for today. Next time, we've got quite a bit to do still. We've got this craft that we need to make. We've got this moth cot that we need. We've got some puni jelly that we need to figure out. Wonder stimulant. We've also got this the deluxe backpack, which that'll be really useful. And we're now working towards Sovalia. So we need to slay monsters and we need to craft weapons with a big effect. We'll get there. So I hope to see you guys next time.